Hey guys, what's up? Scythe here. I'm going to be bringing you some Warhammer Wrath of Heroes beta footage this weekend. It's the end of beta 2. I had previously recorded a lot of footage and it got deleted, but I'll go ahead and get you introduced to some of the basic mechanics of this game, go over some of the heroes. Very limited test times, as you can see. We're going to go over heroes first. You have different type of heroes, just like in League of Legends with champions. You have different skins, which will be purchasable through the store. So will the heroes. Nothing really new there. You have abilities. This game is basically an MMO PvP. So it's always in a PvP environment, like arenas, that sort of thing. Flag matches, kind of like AB and WoW. But this game's pretty unique far as every hero has 5 different abilities that are nothing like any of the other heroes. Like this guy has a stun, which none of the other heroes that we've gotten the test has even had a stun, which is a knockdown. And you have 5 basic abilities. One is like an auto attack, is your number 1. Number 2 on all the heroes is normally like a 4 or 5 second global cooldown. There's no casting in this game, there's just global cooldowns. And this tank right here has a sprint ability for number 2. Your number 3 ability is normally either like a ability to pin through armor, or some kind of unique thing about a 10-second cooldown. 4, you get the point. The further you go down your toolbar, the more damage you're gonna do, or CC potential it has, but they have longer cooldowns. The further you get along in your abilities. And 5 is known as the master ability, which has a 30-second cooldown. So you're thinking to yourself right now, so what is the difference between one tank and the other tank? If we're both going to have the same abilities, we're going to be able to do the same damage to each other. There's no gear in this game, so what's the purpose? Tactics is the answer. Loadouts are basically like in Call of Duty, how you switch up your weapons. You can also switch your hero midstream in the middle of a battle, which is very unique and hasn't been done. And you can actually throw in different tactics, which will give you an edge up on, say, another tank or another type of DPS. Which this right here reduces the duration of root and snare effects used on you by 50%, which this would be good for some ranged, actually. Most melee, actually not all melee, but most melee have like a speed boost, or let's say the Slayer melee class, which is the dwarf. He can't be snared at all, so he just wreaks havoc on people. So melee, I could see some of these tactics not using. That's why you're going to want different loadouts for melee and ranged. And there's some really good ones in here. Ones that heal you upon damage, ones that do extra damage to the people that attacked you last. I'm just going to throw some basic ones up here. I may do an in-depth more look at this later on. Right now they're only letting us test 12 heroes. They've been switching them in and out for the weekends. You have several different types. I'll probably do a video, on each, put like 3 heroes in each video, and then do a little commentary for it. Make sure I have my settings right before I go into a game. Queue times are very fast. This is a free-to-play MMO PvP. So there's nothing out there that you can really compare this to, because it's a cross between like World of Warcraft PvP, Warhammer, and League of Legends, which is really weird and hasn't been done. So it gives a really fun, jump in the battle with 5 friends. It's gonna have really good, like probably ladder boards and leaderboards. Best team. And how the matches work, they're 6 versus 6 versus 6. So you have 3 teams of 6. They're gonna be battling it out. The sound is really high again. I'm gonna start out with the sorcerer. So you have the 3 teams of 6, so this will be great for like team esports, stuff like that. But it's also very simple, like how the game plays. Like you have your 5 abilities, you have counter classes, but has a really fun and unique PvP experience that you're not going to receive in a lot of other games. Ping the map to tell your team where you're going. There's no mana, there's just global cooldowns. See, I'm hitting that guy. There is kill streaks. As of now, there's no reward like getting a buff and damage or something from kill streaks. It's more out of pride, just like in like Modern Warfare or something you would see. And you see all my spells are instant cast, so I can run and cast at the same time. The knockback actually does a lot of damage too, as you just saw there. Got another kill. Get this flag. They don't have a really strong healer class in at the moment. They have a melee healer which he melees and anybody standing around him, it's called the Warrior Priest, gets healed as a melee AoE healer, but he can't target anybody in direct heal. So in a lot of these matches you're going to see from me this weekend, there's not going to be much healing, which sort of kind of makes for better PvP, less healing. I'm not going to lie, it makes it interesting with kills. And another big part of this game is being able to kite enemies. And I have this tank all over me and no help. It gives you a nice little readout how many times you've killed such and such. That's where you switch your healer. No, your hero, I meant. Really fast-paced though PvP. And I mean, this is free to play, so for this kind of combat, you're getting a really good deal. If you have to buy a few, heroes, you're not losing money on this game. You're really going to enjoy your gameplay. I'm attacking a vampire right now, which is kind of like a self-healer melee again. Sorcerer's a little OP at the moment, if you can't tell. My dots are ticking for a lot of damage. You can ping the map just like in Guild Wars and alert your team where we should be heading. Our team is doing pretty well right now. We're not in the lead, but we just got the center and we have 2 points, so we should be catching up to the leaders here soon. And it's all about the assisting and playing as a team in this game, because you're fighting two other teams, just not like one team like in WoW. You're having to worried about getting pinned in between multiple teams. I can see this taking a lot of skill and taking a lot of just the crap that we're used to seeing in PvP out of the mix. I mean, it's just the 5 abilities. How good can you kite? How good can you heal? And what kind of tactics you can throw into the mix. And that's it. I got stunned right there. Are we gonna eat it? Yes. He's got me twice. That's my 2 deaths right there to the tank. Counter for me. The tanks do have a small self-heal, so if you're like a caster, you're gonna have a little difficulty facing them. Forgot to change my hero right there. I will get another hero in just a second. Got a nice kill there. Yeah, you notice a lot of people running around with low health. I mean, there's no healers. I mean, a few classes seem OP, just kind of like in League of Legends. They're gonna, there's always gonna be balancing changes going on in this game to balance new heroes that come out. I'm expecting a similar store to League of Legends, but this kind of puts a new twist on it. That's why it's kind of an MMO PvP. It's kind of an MMO game that is particularly based for PvP. but has an RTS element, sort of, kind of like League of Legends. It's really weird. But so far I've been really enjoying the game. I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic as my main game, but this is going to be something that I can really see myself, you know, getting together with 5 other friends and hopping on here, owning it up, and just destroying people. I mean, there's not going to be many other games out here that you can just hop in and PvP and have fun and actually put the skill back in the player's hand instead of a ton of CCs or, you know, anything like that. This really, I'm really liking the feel and the balance as far as CCs and damage goes in this game. But yeah, if you're gonna love this game. I mean, I cannot complain about it. Try and pick on this other sorcerer. And I see it. Here's the warrior priest healer. He's owning me up. I'm gonna throw him back, and he's gonna get me because of the self healing. All right, we're gonna play a witch elf next. Witch elves are like a dodgy melee class that get a speed boost when they attack someone, and they have several armor bypassing abilities and a light dodge. You can tell by how fast I'm moving that I'm getting that speed boost. I pop like a shield, which increases my dots. Really low on health right now. You do regen health, but it's very slow. Get a close-up look at some of these characters. Kind of has that Warhammer. I mean, all the styling cues are for Warhammer. Obviously, it's a Warhammer game, but it's bringing you the best of Warhammer, basically. Trying to regen a little HP. But yeah, I was expecting it to have a little bit more similarities to Warhammer than what it does, like far as combat. The combat doesn't feel like Warhammer. More fast-paced. A stealth guy just jumped out and tried to rape me. See if I can get a one-on-one here. Don't know if he wants to fight me. He set a little trap for me. I'm just going to use my speed boost and kite him. Get to the rest of my team. Nice kill there. Witch elves are really good against other tanks. We're actually the counter for the tank class because of all the armor pen they have. I'm going to show you a really cool class. I really like this class. It's basically a rat that throws knives and has a really nice melee finisher that does a crit when it's hit on people below 50%. And then also they have a smoke bomb ability that goes into stealth when they're in trouble. And he's very fast too, hard to catch. Use my smoke bomb. Thought I was in a little bit of trouble there, but they had actually killed the person that was attacking me. A 30-second cooldown on the smoke bomb is not bad at all. But this class is very squishy. I've noticed it would work a lot better, you know, healer following you. That's gonna do it. That's just a little intro video. Show you a few classes. Show you the fast-paced combat of this MMO PvP. 6, 9, and 4. 4 captures. That's pretty good. 3rd in damage. I hit level 18 too. It shows you your last game stats, which I like. They haven't added achievements, but I'll actually show you some more of the heroes and some later footage later in the weekend. So subscribe and make sure you check out the other footage of Wrath of Heroes beta.